supporters collaborate and network since June 11, 2019. Since then, we have grown to over 400 MVP veterans and veteran supporters in order to increase the network for the veterans' benefit, not only here, but throughout the nation. My Veteran Passion's main focus is to bring awareness to veterans' mental health through physical and virtual platforms for the success of our nation's warriors and the continuation of the fight against veteran suicide. Our veteran supporters connect with veterans through physical training and virtual online platforms. Whether about fitness, education, and other available resources, we can help our nation's warriors in their confidence and help provide a positive environment that will breed success and support in more than physical health, but mental health. A strong body creates keen, resilient, and sharp mind. Your support will unlock the true potential of these nation's warriors. My Veteran Passion, MVP, is a place where veterans and veteran supporters collaborate and network since June 11, 2019. Since then, we have grown to over 400 MVP veterans and veteran supporters in order to increase the network for the veterans' benefit, not only here, but throughout the nation. My Veteran Passion's main focus is to bring awareness to veterans' mental health through physical and virtual platforms for the success of our nation's warriors and the continuation of the fight against veteran suicide. Our veteran supporters connect with veterans through physical training and virtual online platforms. Whether about fitness, education, and other available resources, we can help our nation's warriors in their confidence and help provide a positive environment that will breed success and support in more than physical health, but mental health. A strong body creates keen, resilient, and sharp mind. Your support will unlock the true potential of these nation's warriors. My Veteran Passion, MVP, is a place where veterans and veteran supporters collaborate and network since June 11, 2019. Since then, we have grown to over 400 MVP veterans and veteran supporters in order to increase the network for the veterans' benefit, not only here, but throughout the nation. My Veteran Passion's main focus is to bring awareness to veterans' mental health through physical and virtual platforms for the success of our nation's warriors and the continuation of the fight against veteran suicide. Our veteran supporters connect with veterans through physical training and virtual online platforms. Whether about fitness, education, and other available resources, we can help our nation's warriors in their confidence and help provide a positive environment that will breed success and support in more than physical health, but mental health. A strong body creates keen, resilient, and sharp mind. Your support will unlock the true potential of these nation's warriors. My Veteran Passion, MVP, is a place where veterans and veteran supporters collaborate and network since June 11, 2019. Since then, we have grown to over 400 MVP veterans and veteran supporters in order to increase the network for the veterans' benefit, not only here, but throughout the nation. My Veteran Passion's main focus is to bring awareness to veterans' mental health through physical and virtual platforms for the success of our nation's warriors and the continuation of the fight against veteran suicide. Our veteran supporters connect with veterans through physical training and virtual online.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Z Shadow underscore Saluti. Saluti is my wife. I'm the content creator director of MVP. And today, what we have here is Vulcans Forge. Sergeant Slap Happy is going to be showing us how to cook zucchini boat tacos. Also, we have within our class our members Saludity, Doc, Dixon, Rain Zombie, Plum Sweet, and Pollo. So go ahead, Sergeant Slap Happy, take it away.
What's going on, everybody? Great to be back for another MVP MRE. So today, as Z said, we're doing zucchini boat tacos. So it is a healthier alternative to tacos. I tested it before I cooked it because it was a first for me. Found it, got interested in it, and I'm also trying to keep it light, keep it friendly, not the same things over and over again. And I tell you what, it's pretty freaking good. It's also very simple and very easy to make. So again, my name is Sergeant Slap Happy. I'm the founder CEO of Vulcans Forge. I do meal prepping, I do training, I do corrective exercising. So if anybody at any point in time has any questions, you can always reach me on any kind of platform, Twitch, um, Discord, Xbox, PC. It's Sergeant Slap Happy, and that's happy with one P because we don't want to be too happy. We don't want the PP to be too big. So, kind of kick it off. First thing that we're going to need to go through our ingredients, we're going to need, of course, zucchini. Do about 3 of them. I know somebody's going to giggle at this one, but you usually want the zucchini to be between 8 to 10 inches long because if it's any shorter, it's not going to produce enough for you. So each zucchini is going to produce 2 taco boats for you. So right now we're looking at 6 total. So I ate 2 and really wasn't full, but didn't really want another one. So as you know, as big as I am, if you're a lot smaller or you have a bigger hunger, go ahead and get some more zucchini. We're gonna need some any type of cheese that you want, any type of cheese that you put on your tacos. I usually use a mozzarella because it melts pretty well. You're gonna need a baking pan, a knife, a spoon, or a melon baller. If you don't have a melon baller, spoon works just fine. Any kind of non-cooked spray. You're also going to need your ground beef. I actually use turkey. I want my meats a little bit leaner for me for my diet and my protein intake. And seasonings in a pot. to cook the turkey in. My seasonings consist of garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. I try to keep it kind of simple, kind of simplistic to mine. But I mean, it's tacos. Cook them however you want. Um, so, does anybody have any kind of questions so far before we kind of kick it off? It doesn't really take that long to cook these. So I just want to make sure that everybody's ready and prepared before we start cooking, because today we're actually doing it live. A bunch of great feedback from last time. So today, instead of just sitting behind the computer talking to you, I'm actually going to cook it with y'all. Has anyone got anything Z on Twitch or anything?
Right now, no. Nintendo's got we got Pollo on Nintendo now. We got 2 views going on here in the kitchen, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I noticed that we actually don't have any ground type of meat, or it was forgotten to take it out of the fridge. So our alternative is chicken, I believe. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that
So
good?
yeah, no, absolutely. So you can use any type of meat in this. It's essentially I got the idea. They called it a zucchini taco boat because instead of doing a tortilla or a hard shell taco, you're going to use a vegetable instead. So you're going to substitute your carbohydrates with a vegetable, a green. So you can use anything with that. I mean, you have whole chicken tacos. You have fish tacos, you have everything else. So any kind of substitute that you need. The only thing that I would suggest is if you're cooking whole chicken, or like let's say you're going for the fish aspect, to go ahead and have it to where you can shred it and break it down. Because even though it's called a zucchini boat, it doesn't hold as much as you would think. So we
Okay.
definitely want to make sure that that meat is finely shredded, so it'll fit in there and bake properly.
All right. That's pretty sound advice. Salute D. I don't know if you can hear us, but make sure you shred the meat. She's having a good time with her friend over there. Came from Oklahoma.
And even if she doesn't have, even if you can't shred it, like we got some turkey. There we go. Even if you can't shred it, if it's a whole chicken breast that you're using, at least make sure you dice it up pretty small,
Oh, okay.
so it'll fit accordingly.
All right.
So the first thing before we start messing with any of our ingredients, what we want to do is we want to set our oven to 350 degrees. And then if you're doing a type of ground meat or ground turkey, something like that, then we want to make sure that our skillet, put a little bit of oil in it, and we're going to put our temperature on medium because we're going to want to brown that meat first, whatever it may consist of. Now, if you're doing whole chicken breasts or let's say fish, follow directions for cooking. For fish, it kind of varies depending on what you're using. For chicken, your whole chicken breast that you're using, you definitely want to do it about a 425 for about 26 minutes.
Okay.
So that needs to be cooked beforehand before we start cooking and making the zucchini boats. So y'all might be a little bit behind, but that's okay. I mean, we're here for a good little while. We definitely gonna take breaks and make sure that everybody's caught up with us.
All right. Cool.
All right. So while we kind of let everybody kind of catch up, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven on and I'm gonna get my skillet heated up.
All right. I'll try to get some music going on for us here in the background.
This is the one recipe that I was like, man, I've done this before. It tastes so good.
So I love zucchini. I don't eat it very often, but I love it if it's like tossed in a dish. So it came out, and I'm like, okay, how's this really going to taste? Because when I cooked it, I had one of my clients here with me. We just finished training. I was like, look, I got to cook this, and everything else. And then I also had my little girl with me. And I was like, all right, everybody's trying it. Everybody gets to taste it. So, of course, my daughter decided she's going to be a little Gordon Ramsay Jr. And she's like, we're gonna find out if it's quality or not. So she sat there and chewed it, but regardless, she actually ended up finishing it. And this is a kid that I have to pour a massive amount of cheese on broccoli for her to digest it. My client loved it, and like I said, I ate two of them. So essentially, I ate a whole zucchini. If you put it back together, I ate a whole zucchini, and it was good. I wasn't full, but it also left me not really wanting more. So it's definitely one of those types of foods that's actually pretty quick. So if you're not doing a whole chicken, you're doing just a ground turkey and you're doing the zucchini by itself or ground beef, It takes about 30 minutes to cook in general, but about 10, so 40 minutes total for prep time to finish cooking. And it's really good. Zucchini comes out perfect. It's not too crunchy still, but it's not soggy either. So it's kind of that right combination. 30 minutes to cook in general, but about 10, so 40 minutes total for prep time to finish cooking. Got anything on Twitch Z? I'm gonna ask it a few times just so, like I said, I can't watch both because I'm not.
No worries, man. I'll let you know. Marine Zombie says yo yo, even though he's also in here. If you're able to turn, let's see. Yes, I will. Let's do that. All right. So we had a request for your volume to be increased, so I've increased your volume to 127%.
Let's.
It's looking good so far. Everyone's going at it, cutting up their meats. Yeah. Dog's sitting in rush hour. I think he's gonna be behind. Literally.
Look at Pollo
All right.
stuff. Ah!
All right, so since we're doing it live, go ahead and get this stand going. And switch it over.
She's so focused. How's that Marine Zombie? I increased his volume to 127%. I think it's sounding pretty good to me.
There's Plum in the house.
Yeah.
All right, so
Appreciate
we're already
it.
kind of kicking it off. We'll go ahead and start grinding out my turkey. My choice that I use. And Z, let me know if you can't hear me because of the
gotcha.
skillet.
No, I hear
All
you
right.
perfectly fine.
All right. So I chose a 93% lean ground turkey. Like I said, go ahead and start grinding out my turkey. My choice that I use. Ground meat is perfectly fine. Fish, salmon. So if you want to do some steaks and do some carne asada, it's perfectly fine. So I chose a 93% lean ground turkey. Put my seasonings in. And I've got this over a medium heat. Ground meat, perfectly fine. Fish, salmon. If you want to do some steak and do some carne asada, perfectly fine.
Carne asada.
Put my seasonings in. And I've got this over a medium heat.
Not blurry. What do you think? A lot of these people have better internet connections. Some.
All right, so while we're waiting for that to, while we're sitting there browning and letting everybody cook, Fat Boy, Z, Doc, hit me with some questions.
Doc, give me how much protein this has and how much does it really intake in your body once you have one serving, and define what is one serving.
So one serving is according to this recipe, one serving is one zucchini. So essentially half a zucchini, so one boat. That's why they, having the size of the zucchini definitely makes a difference. It's going to be essentially 2 small tacos if you had the shells. But as far as protein, the nutrition facts that I gave Z were based off of ground meat. But again, I went with ground turkey. So I'm going to have a little bit more. Breaking it down, I'm probably going to ingest about 22 grams of protein for mine, just because of the turkey. Everybody else, as far as the beef, they're probably going to get a little bit less. Z, they're doing chicken, so they'll probably get about 23 grams per serving. So it all really depends on the protein choice that you use as far as meats. Serving size again is half as it's half a zucchini but one boat.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. Yeah, I know a couple of people have macro questions and such, but that was my discussion myself. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, and there is one that I want to do. Kind of here in the future, I want to do a couple more recipes before we kind of start getting and diving into it. But I do want to do a micro nutrition class as well as like vitamins and supplements to kind of get everybody in the rhythm of everything, because eating healthy is great, but if you're also not getting for vitamins and supplementation, especially if you are working out, and I'm not talking about pre-workouts and things like that, just I'm talking about your normal daily vitamins, things that you would be really good for you to ingest daily with your multivitamins. That is a class that I want to do here pretty soon, but I'm very excited because I found some recent motivation that it pulled out my creative side with a lot of these meals here that are going to be coming up here soon. Fat boy, I know you got a question.
I was just going to let everybody else talk and just enjoy it. No, I'm just kidding. So what, I mean, like, I know you said you had 2 of them and they were you weren't full, but you weren't hungry. So it was kind of like a healthy, or not happy, but a healthy energy, or that healthy meal, because you could eat a calzone and feel like shit afterwards, and then eat this, not really full, but you feel great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how long did that last? Is that something that I'm gonna have to make for a few more and put in the fridge for my fat ass to be able to get hungry if I get hungry in 5 minutes, or what?
So basically, I went off of when I first cooked it. I'm doing the same exact thing tonight. So I took this is exactly 1 pound of ground turkey, and it's the same thing I did last time. I actually did 8 boats because I had myself, my client that just finished working out, and then of course my daughter who took part in this as well. So she only ate 1, which was fine. I mean, she's P90. But for myself, I ate it, and it was probably about, I'd say 7 o'clock. And I wasn't really craving anything after. Now, again, that's also me. I'm not really a big snacker. So okay. I would say if you are a kind of a snacker, or you don't go to bed till extremely late or like super early in the morning kind of thing, I would definitely leave at least one other one for you to kind of like pop in the microwave for a few seconds, reheat.
Right.
But I felt like if I ate that 3rd one, I wouldn't feel bad, but I'd be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's not bad because it's healthy foods, but maybe I shouldn't have. So it was kind of that I tested my limit a little bit, but it was good. It was enough.
What would you pair up with something like this?
So something like this, I definitely did talk to, kind of talk to my daughter and my client with it. I say client, she's my girlfriend. We just put it that way. But she is a client. She started as a client. And she's supposed to be watching, so I apologize. I did talk about doing a a jasmine rice on the side with it.
Oh, okay.
Or I know we're doing zucchini, and zucchini is a vegetable, but I also thought about doing like a side of spinach. So like a good healthy
Okay.
green. Zucchini
Okay.
does have a good bit of fiber and everything with it, but just getting that extra green in there as a side. So let's say I ate those two and I had a side of spinach like I was gonna do. I think I would have been like, okay, like, whew, tap out, I'm good, but not feel bad after because it's all really good lean food.
Are sweet potato fries healthy?
They are if you don't cook them and actually physically fry them. Now, if you air fry them like we did on the last MVP MRE, it's a little bit different.
Okay.
You don't have the oils that are soaked into there other than like, the oil that you just put on there so you don't just completely burn the sweet potato fries. But that I mean, it's a little different. It's kind of like we're doing like a Tex-Mex mix at this point. But yeah, it would be a good little side dish to it.
You're freaking me out, bro.
Uh-huh.
Polio's freaking me out because Nip
Yeah.
and Polio both have like it's still him. It's so weird.
It's a two view camera. It's interesting.
Fucking placebo effect, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
He's in two places at once, guys.
That-
You're fine. You're fine, Nim.
I got a
I see
question
the-
actually.
He just said he doesn't want to see you.
Let me think about it. What was it? Oh yeah. If you were to use like say alternative meat, would you recommend it? Like a Beyond Meat or something like that, like for a vegetarian perspective.
Beyond meat.
So, I will say the whole Beyond Meat thing.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm adjusting. I'm moving back to the countertop.
No problem.
I've never actually really dived into that because as far as a vegetarian, for me, that's just impossible. I'm like caveman of cavemen. Meat all the way. No offense to anybody that is a vegetarian. That's not what I'm talking about. Just my body physically craves meat.
Gotcha.
I've never really done enough research or look into it to really do ingredients. Now I know like soy,
Like soy
a
patties.
lot of times soy is used in place of meats.
Mm.
I don't think it'd be as bad. I just don't know really if it's going to cook the same way.
Oh yeah.
So if somebody is a vegetarian and they really are interested in the recipes and they want a vegetarian style option for any of these meals, please reach out to me because I would love to actually dive into that and look into it.
Yeah.
Because it's not just you by yourself. You may be thinking, oh, it's just me. No, I'm my business locally here is growing exponentially, and I do nutrition and diet plans for my clients. So I would really love to look into that. So if that's you, please reach out to me on Discord, Twitch, Facebook at vulcansforgetraining.com. But please reach out to me. Let me know. I'd love to look into that.
So
That
recently.
Beyond Meat's actually really good. They have sausages. They have everything.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to
Okay.
try it. That's interesting. So recently I had a conference at work, and it was talking about it's this new diet. I don't even know if I consider it a diet, but it's called flexitarian, and basically it's you eating more vegetables, but also including meat on occasion. So it's not complete vegetarian. That's why they call it flexitarian. So it's a pretty interesting concept, but they want you to like gain your protein more from like beans and other types of sources as compared to meat, but they still want you to eat meat on occasion. So, but
Okay.
That sounds like crazy.
yeah, it's just a pretty interesting concept. I don't know completely too much more about it, but when I do, I'll let you know. And
What was it called, Z? Clitarian?
we're not talking about your diet, bro. But anyways.
Oh,
But flexitarian.
All right, so real quick, I just kind of showed y'all a pan over. My turkey is done cooking right now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and jump over to the next phase. and I'm gonna go ahead and cut my zucchinis up, as well as make it into the boat. So, real quick, I'm gonna do one and then kind of slow it down, kind of let everybody catch up. But the first thing you want to do, always wash your vegetables before you do it. But you want to cut off the end caps of the zucchini. And you want to take it, find the middle, divide it in half, right? So kind of the same sense in scooping out the pumpkin seeds and the guts when when it's Halloween, you're making a jack-o'-lantern. You want to take, if you have a melon baller, it works great. If not, a spoon is just fine. So what I do is I take it and I just kind of start scraping to get all that seed out.
Well, what do you do with the excess zucchini? Do you just put it on top like a seasoning or something?
No, the seed I toss.
I kind of want the seed. It's probably just me. That sounded so wrong.
So
Oh, man.
everybody, Twitch community, Z wants the seed.
Oh man.
So Fat Boy, you're cute.
I set myself for that. Oh man.
My cue. I
Yeah.
like it cue.
Yeah.
So you can also do like zucchini bread with the excess, or like zucchini noodles.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Okay, look, Pollo's got a.
It turns out pretty good.
All right, everybody. So kind of a close up. After I've kind of hollowed it out, there's no seed, and it's literally left as like a little boat.
That's pretty
Yep,
good.
there you go. So kind of put it in picture too. It's almost kind of like having a celery stalk, where it's filled. As kids, put the peanut butter in the celery, kind of thing. So that's kind of what you want to have. You want to have it to where it can definitely hold the meats that you put in there.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, I thought you had something to say, Pollo.
No, I'm good. We're just chit-chatting, and I realized I wasn't muted, so my apologies ahead of time.
Oh, you're good. I thought he was having some difficulties with it. I was like, it's honestly, that's kind of cool how you're doing it.
So I will say, and this is something that kind of after cooking it, and the taco meat or the turkey kind of started to fall out. Even after it was cooked, it kind of fell out, made it a little harder to eat. So before, we go to the next step, what I will say is inside the boat, take it and kind of rough it up. Instead of it being kind of a smooth canal for the boat, definitely kind of rough it up and then put a little small, like a super small layer of cheese and then put the meat.
Oh.
So it'll bond the meat to the zucchini so it doesn't just fall out every time once it's done you go to eat it. It's kind of something I experiment with after.
Bon appetit. So put some like little when you mean rough like little lines and stuff like that?
Yeah, just kind of scratch like
area.
put little arcs in it, so the cheese will bond to it.
Okay.
And stick, which that little small layer of cheese.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and frame my pan off camera. I ain't got a whole lot of room. I'll go ahead and set this first section up. And we have anything that came on Twitch yet, Z?
No, nothing yet.
All right.
So how many taco boats you gonna have? 4 or 6? I see. I feel like you're gonna have 6.
I'm gonna have 6 in total.
I feel like the zucchinis we bought were like really thin.
The what?
Was it the zucchinis we bought were really thin? I have to go look at it.
So it depends on the zucchini itself. That's why, like I said, I know it sounds funny when I say it. Is choose one that's probably about 8 to 10 inches long, because usually those they've grown out as well. So whenever you cut it in half, you have a decent size to the boat after carving the middle out and getting those seeds out.
I think
If you choose one that's a little bit smaller, yeah, it still makes a boat, but it's also not as thick of a zucchini. So you're kind of left with like a little bit of nothing.
Chicken looks cooked. Good. I think the length of it is 10 to 8 inches long, but the width of it, the girth or whatever, is not that big. So
Correct.
Unless we got a different type of zucchini.
So Z,
The
the
difference.
bigger the better with the zucchini.
Okay. Thanks.
There is no motion in the ocean when it comes to zucchinis.
See, I chose fat ones for mine, and you can see we have a good boat depth with like little walls here on either end to hold all the filling in.
I like the zucchini anatomy going on here.
Yeah, there's motion in the ocean when it comes to these zucchinis.
The little walls. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
So for all you naysayers out there, yes, size does matter in this situation. So it's just kind of slightly off topic, but Z, have you tried Tiny Tina's Wonderlands yet?
You know what? I have not, but I've seen people play it. It's pretty much like it has the kind of like Borderlands kind of like graphics.
If you're a Borderlands fan,
Yep.
for you, it's 100% for you.
Oh yeah, and then it's role playing. I don't know. I saw the trailer of it and it made me laugh. And I'm like, oh, I really need to try it out, but I don't want to have to pay the money for it. I'm pretty cheap. I was like, when is it gonna come on Xbox Pass or something? But
Yeah,
that
that'd
and
be
then Elden Ring's also another one. It looks very like the graphics are beautiful, but also very complicated mechanics. A lot of grinding.
Well, so so I have both. If you like Dark Souls, well, what is that? Dark Souls is a love-hate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you do like the Dark Souls games, Elden Ring is definitely for you, but it's a little bit easier.
Really?
It's slightly.
Okay.
I couldn't get past the first freaking boss in Dark Souls 3 after the 50th try until I finally did. This one, it's progression, but it's better. But Tiny Tina Wonderlands, if you like D&D and you like Borderlands, it's all you.
I'm thinking I may try it. I really like the unicorn when it came in the trailer. It was pretty hilarious. And there's a lot of heavy metal involved in it too, apparently. So.
Oh, 100%. Yes. So it hits all 3 points for me.
Mm-hmm. There is. Oh man, I was trying to think of this other game that recently came out. What is it? Oh, it's not Lost Ark, but it's a different one. It's kind of like the Borderlands one. I can't recall. Lost Ark is pretty good. I don't know if you ever tried it. The only issue with that is it's only PC. So.
I'll play PC.
So it's it kind of like a Diablo kind of feel, but it's a MMORPG, Lost Ark, and it's free. But I'm starting to feel like it's more of like a pay to win kind of thing, just because if you want to look good and have like a lot of good stuff, you have to pay for certain things. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. All right, to kind of slightly progress what I'm doing is I'm putting a very, very thin amount of cheese on this one, on these right now. And that's just to make sure that that turkey bonds and doesn't really fall out a whole lot after it's cooked. Because what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with our ground meats right now. And then we're going to bake it for 20 minutes. Right?
Okay.
After 20 minutes, we'll pull it back out, put our cheese on, and then bake it for another 10. So let me go ahead and fill mine up, and then we'll kind of I'll take a little break, kind of let everybody catch up.
What other vegetables did you choose to put in your boats?
So I didn't choose to put anything else, but if you do, there was some that I saw that might have been really good. I just didn't want to cloud up the class. But a homemade salsa.
Gotcha.
Which that would go on after after we bake it and everything else. Some diced jalapenos. I do have some of those, but again, didn't want to complicate the recipe too much, just for the class. Basically anything you could think you would want to put on an actual taco can definitely go on this. It just depends what it is, whether it goes in during the first bake process or if it goes in after, once it's finally cooked and everything else.
I'm actually pretty surprised. The Saluti and her friend Lolo, is what we'll call her. They're actually caught up with you, man, with the chicken.
Nice.
Yeah. Impressed.
Well, I mean, it is Saluti. She's always on her game.
Yeah, that's pretty true. If I was there, I'd probably still be like scraping the eggplants.
Zucchini.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm thinking of my emoji. my mind's not in the right place at the moment.
But I mean, let's be honest. Is any of our minds that are on this Twitch and Discord right now in the only place?
Yeah, multiple times. Just when you said you wanted to just make sure that the zucchini was kind of rough on the edge, I was like, yeah, you need some ribbed action, is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like, I let it out now just because I feel it's a good time.
Yeah, so what I want to do is definitely it is a little difficult to fill. So what I do is I just fill it up, and anything that falls off the side, I pick it back up and I push it in, and then I kind of push down slightly, make sure it's in there, it sticks, it's not just kind of floating, and see if I can have any more gaps I can fill into the boat without it breaking. I think I'm good. I only have just a little bit left over. All right, let's see.
So we're putting it in the oven for 20 minutes and then putting cheese on top afterwards?
Correct. So,
Okay.
like I said, kind of let everybody finish, filling up the boats. And the next step that we're going to take is actually put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Once that 20-minute mark is done, we're going to pull them out, and then we're going to top it with our cheese, or if you have, like I said, diced jalapenos, or anything that you top your tacos with, cilantro, etc., that's when we'll throw it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and toss mine in, kind of get ahead of the game so I can be a little bit one step ahead of everybody. So I have time for questions and everything else. Set my timer.
Everyone's putting some seasonings on on there.
You're supposed to season the meat.
Seasoning the meat and the
Do whatever
zucchini.
we want, man. Listen.
You gotta season the meat whenever you cook it.
We already seasoned
Holds the flavor.
But my girl here wants to add more, so.
Is this on mute?
No.
She must be from the north.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
She must be from the north if she's seasoning after it's cooked.
Listen, I'm from the Midwest, yo.
Yep.
Same concept. She's not from the deep south. You gotta season the meat whenever you cook it.
Oklahoma's kind of south. It's not quite, but like kind of.
It's like in between. It's in the middle.
I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm done adding shit. I'm done.
No, it's okay. At least it's not like all pepper.
I literally just put some red pepper flakes on, okay, for fun.
I'm-
And some garlic.
I'm totally dead tonight.
Pollo, let's see yours.
Hey, dude, what are you doing? The dragon over there, Pollo?
Ours are in the oven already.
Oh, shoot, the chicken.
Hey, look, right on cue.
We add those later. It's okay.
That's why I got myself an adult beverage while we wait 20 minutes.
I got one too. I got soju and Heineken.
We also made 6 zucchinis, so we have
Yeah, 12 boys.
Mm.
Pedro can do the dishes since he didn't do nothing.
There's 2 of us.
Who's that?
Damn, so you getting outed.
It's alright.
We should do like Vita mix with that.
We do a little raw zucchini with sriracha.
Dang. It sounded like you guys were having a remix. Because your phones are next to each other so you can hear yourself multiple times. So you said sriracha and it's like cha, cha, cha. I liked it. It's pretty funny.
All right, we have anything come through Twitch? See,
No, nothing yet.
looks like Doc fell off.
Oh, you know, I didn't even know he left. That's funny. Have you guys, off topic, have you guys played the new Warzone map? I haven't even downloaded it yet.
I haven't played Warzone in quite a while.
Gotcha. The new Apex patch, though, is amazing. Controls back. I don't know if you guys play Apex. It's there. Oh, and did Elder Scroll Online get back online, Nintendo? Did you finally try that game out? She's looking for the unmute. I know it.
Hold on, there's an earthquake happening in our house.
Oh,
Mostly,
gosh.
I knocked over all the phones.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I was doing homework after that, so
Yeah, so
I just played
responsible.
zombies.
Oh, good. You know, it finally downloaded close to towards the end of your stream. I was like, man, my internet sucks. I was like, so I'm sorry I didn't get to join you.
It's all right. I mean, your internet's better than Dixon's internet.
Oh.
Louisiana shitternet.
Hang on now, we got great internet here.
Where's that again?
It's honestly, it's his location.
Oh yeah, you got like a dead spot or something.
Yeah. But we have been having some weird weather. Like today and last week on Tuesday, we had like these. I mean, I'm used to hurricanes, so I'm gonna call it what it is—a Category 4 style tornado
Yeah, that's actually going around.
through New Orleans.
A lot of wind here too.
Yeah, same thing here today, but it passed. I honestly thought I was gonna be doing this in the dark with a flashlight.
That'd be cool.
Tater.
Kind of like
Yeah.
today, you know. I can't do it. I need like a little light.
The wind blew over a lot of stuff in the yard. Like the pillows are everywhere. Chairs all blew over.
Dang,
Yeah.
it's a lot to clean up later on.
Look at our new fence, guys.
It's nice.
Hey,
And our new
Nice.
patio. I have room for my grill now.
It's looking good.
I'm excited.
All right. We're here today on a new episode of Nintendo's Crib.
it's a collab.
That's a collab. Oh, I like that whiteboard. I want one of those.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You have like your to-do list on there or something?
All right, so what kind of while we're waiting for everything to bake, for those of you just joining in, I'm Sergeant Slap Happy, CEO and founder of Vulcans Forge. I'm making meal prepping videos live, and also do the videos that we upload through MVP for meal prepping, healthy choices, help you make a lifestyle change and everything else. Z, I kind of wanted to bring this back. I want to see. I know we have our next video already. So for those of you who may not like zucchinis or tacos, shame, shame, shame. But, it is what it is. Today and also 2 weeks from now, we have our videos ready. I want to hear what y'all want to see, right? I want an ingredient or a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, a snack, a juice, whatever it may be. I want y'all's opinion. I've got a plethora of recipes and cooking ideas. I love to cook, so I'm always trying to create new things that are healthy, affordable, and cheap for everybody. Help everybody get on that track to getting back to a healthier lifestyle. But I want to see what y'all want, right? Z, Fat Boy, I've talked to y'all before. They're going to be hopefully with everything going on between all of our lives, hopefully getting a poll up. I want to see what the next recipe is for MVP MREs, right? So for the person that chooses it, that I choose, or Z or Fat Boy choose, you're definitely going to get a shout out. In fact, if you get a shout out, you're live cooking with us. So just be fair warned. But I do want to hear what y'all want. Like, I can tell y'all what I eat, what I choose, the choices I make, but I want to see what y'all want, what y'all would want to as far as just one ingredient or a meal. Like, hey, throw it out there. Like, just a key example, like, hey, I love French toast. How can I make French toast healthier? I got you. I'll figure it out. But I definitely want to get a poll, and I want to get some ideas going from everybody. So whether you send it to Z, Fat Boy, or myself, let me hear some ideas.
Can I give you an idea right now? Just because I'm
Absolutely.
curious.
Absolutely.
I really love. Well, I'm a breakfast type of person. Like breakfast for dinner is like one of my favorite things. So,
Okay.
is there a healthy way to make? And I don't know. I haven't even researched this. A chicken fried steak. Besides it being, can you air fry that? I don't think that's possible.
You absolutely can.
Oh snaps! Nah,
So,
you're lying to me.
2 weeks.
Are you for
2
real?
weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, and everybody hears right now. 2 weeks from now, we already have our meal. It's for pizza lovers. We're doing a protein pizza, right? Super healthy, super nutritious, and also really good.
Writing down.
MVP MRE after that, we are doing a chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
But healthy.
I'll be here.
So here you have it. Heard it live here on Twitch and Discord. Chicken fried steak in 1 month.
What do you have for sides for chicken fried steak usually? I usually have like broccoli or mashed potatoes, but
I was probably gonna go with
scrambled
more
eggs.
or less with a vegetable, probably a broccoli or a spinach. Might bring back the zucchini, but as itself.
Okay.
And then for more of a carbohydrate, I'd probably go with a rice or a sweet potato.
Oh, I'm excited. I don't know. This is interesting.
But I'm gonna change it up. But I'm gonna change it up slightly, so it's not just me a sweet potato.
Yeah. I'm so hungry.
So we've got about 10 more minutes left.
10 minutes.
Or pull them out. Let's hear some questions. Anything from Twitch or Fat Boy, Zombie, Plum, anybody.
Any questions? I don't see anybody I'm gonna ask.
Nah, brother. I mean, I'm pretty good. I don't have any questions. I think it's been really explained extremely well. It's a lot easier, like you had said, cooking it live and explaining it as you go. And I think it's a lot more. It's easier to follow along.
Yeah. So this one, I definitely like the idea of cooking it live because it's not as intricate. Now there are some I've done in the past. I know Doc's not on. When we first tried to kick this off, almost 2 years ago. It was very long, a lot going into it, but I was starting from the basics from what I knew before trying to branch out into the creative ideas such as zucchini boat tacos. So I do like the live concept because I like to see everybody cook, and I just sit there and watch. Like I like to be interactive. It's coming in time. I'm gonna get some more some camera setups and different things like that and make it a little easier. So I'm not just doing via phone and moving around and all that. Everybody's gonna be able to see me, do what I do. But I really do. I do like the live concept. It's a little bit easier, and I feel more involved and more focused with everything.
Definitely more engaged. I think so too.
Because at the same time, with that too, you watch me, and I may mess something up, and it's okay. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I'm not a 5-star chef. I'm literally a guy just trying to make it by and trying to eat healthy and maintain everything. It's not going to be picture perfect. Like hell, like the Instagram photos that I take of the food when it's done doesn't even look that great. It looks good, but not that great. So, to me, it feels like it's more real than anything else as well, because it's us. I mean, we're all veterans or, members that support veterans that join, because I know we have a lot of people that are on MVP and that watch us that aren't veterans themselves, but they definitely support veterans. So again, this is real, guys. It's homemade. I would say a 9 to 5, but let's be realistic. I work about 18 hours a day, and just do this on the side, and I find time. So it's not going to be picture perfect. I got pans that probably should be tossed, but I just cook a lot. So don't ever be ashamed if you're watching this. Don't ever be ashamed of not wanting to mess up or anything like that. This isn't that kind of show. This is live. This is helping you make healthier choices. This is showing you that you can be creative with your cooking. You learn new things. I don't know everything. There's actually some things that Solidity, actually, I will say it, Dixon has actually brought some questions to my attention that made me second guess something and find out the real answer to it. So we're all here, we're all supporting each other, and that's why we're here, right? So, I'm kind of out of words to say. It's just, it's real. This is us doing this live. This is us being together even after we get out, still having that bond time.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's something I love.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. The realism of the cooking and you being here and helping us out.
No, absolutely. I kind of feel like I wish I would have had this when I was still in and we were in the field. Been a little bit funner.
Oh, man.
But I will say, I'm pretty sure with being with Dixon in the field, the zucchinis might not have made it.
No.
We would have destroyed them between the platoon.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
When the fat ones come in handy.
What?
Got that
Wow.
remix going.
Yeah, you just remix the shit out of that one.
In handy.
The best.
The best.
That's awesome. Good shit. Oh man. How much time we got left?
Almost 5, a little bit less than 5 minutes.
Oh, nice.
All right, so real quick, I do want to give a shout out. I know this is not to anybody directly here, but because I've talked about it, I definitely want to do a shout out just for copyright and all that nonsense. I have been doing Jim Stepani's Hit 100. Right, I'm on week 3, day 2. If you're looking for a challenge in the gym, definitely look at Jim Stepani. Jim Stepani, he's a scientist, and he's also he's got his PhD and everything else, and it's all geared towards physical fitness, right? I've been following his Hit 100 program. I've modified it slightly to match myself because I'm not a picture perfect athlete. There's things that I can't do on that, but I still work, and he even talks about it. So I've been doing that. I'm on week 3, day 2, and I've had dramatic changes. I've leaned out some, and I've also gained size. I know, via camera and everything else, everybody may think I look the same, but I've physically noticed the changes, and also the way I feel as well. So I did want to give a shout out to that, but it also kind of correlates. And another thing I wanted to talk about with this is also something with MVP MREs, that it is healthy eating, it's healthy lifestyle changes. But just because you choose healthier choices, you have to be able to listen to your body. You have to know what your body is telling you. So Dixon, this matches the question you asked me earlier. Well, how did you know, what made you feel
Thanks for the follow.
I've guinea pigged my body for years and years and years when it came to fitness and foods and supplements and everything else, that I've learned my body. If I'm craving this, I know I need this. If I crave this, I know I'm needing this. If I wake up feeling bloated or this or that, I know that I need to do this with my body. That comes with time. But it's also a start where you start here in the kitchen. Food is everything. Gut health is everything. That's why I always try to toss in, no matter what we do with our meal preps, something that is good for the gut, your gut health, as far as your greens or fibers or things like that. So big key point 1, definitely check out, if you're looking for a little challenge, Jim Stepani's Hit 100. But 2, big key takeaway is becoming healthy and having an active lifestyle, or changing your lifestyle to a healthier form. Definitely start listening to what your body's saying, right? So again, say it multiple times throughout our stream. If anybody has any questions, or they don't want to say it out live, message me on Discord, message me on Facebook. On Facebook, you can reach me by my name, Brendan Suye. You can also find Vulcans Forge at Vulcans Forge Training, or Facebook.Vulcans Forge Training. I'm on Discord, I'm on PC, I'm on Xbox, and with any of those platforms like that, it's always Sergeant Slap Happy with 1 P. I'm more than willing to answer anybody's questions, and if I don't know the answer to the question, I promise you I'm going to find it out. I will look it up and I'll research it. To the bottom of my heart, makes me the happiest when I'm doing things like this. I've had several people point it out while I do these things. It's my passion. I love it. So, and I'm really excited to bring it to everybody else.
Yeah. So there's no question on Twitch, but we definitely got to follow. So, woo! What's up, guys?
Here we go.
We do have
food in the oven. Watch your time.
the what?
What's that?
I said, for some of y'all that have food in the oven, make sure you watch your time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why we got a timer.
Yeah, we set it up. And then what's his name in our Discord? Bravo. He been jumping in a couple of times, but he's like, he definitely looks really good. He says he's gonna be here in the next MVP MRE class. So I guess he'll be joining the pizza one. So
he's won the pizza. Yes.
Nice. Welcome.
Yeah.
I'm ready. And I kid you not, the pizza one I've had for lunch the past 2 days.
Oh, yeah, I'm so hungry, man.
How you gonna make pizza like that when I don't even have a stove still? That's fucked up. So y'all thought we were tight.
You know
that's
the make a fire.
Supposed to be here for the next one and do it live with me.
I don't have a stove, homie.
Live
With him.
With me.
Go to his house.
Yeah, I could do that.
You could have been doing that this whole time.
Oh, no, I didn't even think about it, really. I really didn't. Well, no, I can't because I got to stream it sometimes.
Yeah, but this is the thing. We're live now, so you can join with me. All right, so 20 minutes is done. So as you can see, it started to bake the zucchini. So right now, what we're gonna do is now throw the cheese on. And if you have anything else, like if you have salsas or something like that, wait till the end. Wait till it's finished cooking this last 10 minutes and then put it on. But your cheeses, your diced jalapenos, any of those little extra things that you want to add to it, that's when you're going to put it on now. Because right now, all we're going to do is essentially just melt the cheese. And that's about it. So I'm going to put just a little bit more on mine. I'm not trying to go too heavy on my cheese.
And you got mozzarella, right? Because I got mozzarella because I felt like it melts better.
It does. So you can use any cheese you want. I just like mozzarella because I like that it's got that creamy texture. It's more filling than if you did like a 3 cheese blend. And you're filling it with that white creamy mozzarella. Yeah, I see what you're putting down, Z.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's why we're here, man. That's why we're here.
Oh, it's so delicious, though.
And it seems like I've run out of mozzarella. That's okay.
Oh, no.
Nope. Got a little bit left. There we go. I found it.
What kind of mozzarella you get? You get fat-free or any of that stuff?
I'd have to call Dixon over for the extra white goodness. What's that?
Do you get like fat-free or whatever? Because I always found that mozzarella tastes like shit when it's like fat-free cheese.
I have actually tried for a few recipes to use the fat-free mozzarella, but here's the problem. I can't find it.
It's at my Walmart here in Plaquemine everywhere. That's all I can find. That's all they have. They don't have the good cheese. They got the shitty cheese, that fat-free shit.
I've gone to 5 different stores, all completely different brand, chain brands, and I cannot find it.
Well, apparently you didn't come to Plaquemine because that's where the fuck it's at.
No, that's crossing the bridge, and that's just god awful.
I know.
All right, so what I'm doing right now is putting it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. And adjust the camera. There we go. Yeah, so going to put it back in for another 10 minutes. That's going to melt it, and when it's done, it's time to eat.
You.
Yeah, Dixon, I think you should be here for the next one.
I will tell you right now if I will be able to or not. Let me check my schedule.
Hey, real quick, Z on the side. Can you, once you post this to YouTube, I know you do it the next day. Once you post this to YouTube, can you send me a link so I can post it on Vulcans Forge to get it out there too? So we can get more followers on MVP and everything else.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because now I have a social media
platform
editor.
Oh,
I would say I don't really know what that's called, but
pretty much what I do.
She handles all my Facebook. She has control of all the Facebook for Vulcans Forge.
That's good.
I never really. I tried. Not really great with keeping, track of all that stuff and promoting all that. Blah 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 blah. But it's definitely boosted, and I've been seeing a lot more people like and follow with MVP just through Vulcans Forge.
Oh yeah,
so, nice.
I've seen it too. Yeah.
I got a little turned on when you said that. I ain't gonna lie.
Most definitely.
There you go.
I just a little tip. If
just
a tip. So on Facebook we created like the event, obviously. If you want to also create it on your page, so that way whoever's following you sees that you're having an event as well. Um,
I usually share it
yeah,
on both my personal and through Vulcans Forge. But if you see something that's different, let's definitely get together.
Yeah.
And set that up.
Oh, I got froze. That's weird.
So yeah, you can talk to your girlfriend and see if she.
Hold on a second.
Excuse me, and they'll start uploading it for you once you start putting it in. And everybody that follows your page, it'll automatically post to your page when that event comes up. I've never done it, so you might want to ask her about that one. But it's a pretty good tool, so it helps you just stay track with it.
Okay.
I can't ever.
Yeah, it's I tried with the between a business page and personal like Facebook, the platform that and everything's completely different. It's a lot of extra stuff. So I she's been handling all that stuff and promoting. I actually did a giveaway, a free five sessions giveaway and all that. So she's been handling all that. It's been great. I went from like 150 followers to 1.7 thousand followers in the span of a week.
Nice.
Wow.
So,
awesome.
but and it's all every time MVP comes up or posts about it, it's MVP's always shared. So people will like it and everything else. So hopefully we get some more MVP followers.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know, my camera went kaput for some reason. But anyways, what I was saying is we can I'm gonna try to create like a classes like for an entire month or maybe yearly so that people know that this occurs every certain amount of days and they could just sign up for them.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
So that way, yeah. But anyways, yeah. It'd be interesting.
Do
you
while we're kind of waiting still, what's that, Z?
Do you know? I'm not sure. But this is one of the viewers in here. Tina Nicole, by any chance?
Tiana Nicole.
Yeah, Tiana Nicole.
Yep, that's her.
Oh well, hello, welcome, Tiana Nicole.
I told her I shouted her out.
There she is. There she is. Miss America.
I guarantee she's beat red right now. Yes, that is my my girlfriend, my editor for Vulcans Forge and everything else. She's the one that handles all the social media platforms for Vulcans Forge. So I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Nintendo, you reached out to me a few weeks back about the challenge that was on Vulcans Forge. I talked about it. We never circled back. If that's something that you're looking to do, I can definitely, I definitely want to talk, and go through that. So, but it's just, it's up to you to reach out to me, and I can definitely do a challenge.
Is my wife making Moscow mules? She not even make me one. Are you making me one?
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, she looked at the camera like, what? What did he say?
Moscow mule? Yeah. All right, cool. She's a keeper, guys. All right.
Z sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah, probably.
We got less than 4 minutes now.
Nice. Looking good. I wish I could turn my camera back on, but it's not working. So I'm a cat for now. But I'm here, man. That's my internal me. What other like recipes have you been playing around with just on your own? Just testing stuff out?
So the pizza one was the one that I keep saying it because I'm super excited about it because I did it. I found it, I did it, and it's been so amazing. I actually feel really good after it. And I've noticed a difference in eating it and then later during the day doing my workouts. That it's not just bad. I don't feel bad. I feel really good. I've also been thinking of different ideas, after coming up with, finding the zucchini boat tacos and doing that, kind of testing out different fruits and vegetables to do different snacks or um, different meals with. I don't want to give away too much, but there's a few like breakfast style things that I've been looking at with different fruits. I've also been doing different things with. I've been looking at different things with desserts.
I remember.
As far as protein style desserts, one I've got to look into. It just blew my mind and it made my mouth water. But it's essentially almost a 1 pound chocolate brownie
Oh my god.
that is completely slat full of protein and like good fats. I don't like their recipe as much because it's more geared towards somebody who's trying to gain weight. So it's got a little bit more, sugars and things like that
Yeah.
for somebody who's very, on the skinny side and needs to gain weight. So I'm actually going tomorrow to the grocery store and looking at different things to swap certain ingredients to lean it towards more, hey, this is really still full of protein, half the calories, almost none of the carbs, but still gooey and like, brownie style. I'm really excited about that one. Other than that, I know in the last MVP MRE we did, there was a lot of people talking about juicing.
Juicing?
Juicing, like juices.
Oh, okay.
Like taking fruits and vegetables and juicing them.
Uh-huh.
But I know that not everybody's going to have a juicer. I have one, but I know there's not a lot of people that are going to do it. So I'm kind of leaning away from that just for now.
Mm-hmm.
But if it becomes a hot button topic, like people want me to talk about one, I have a recipe book of juices.
Oh. You like the you like the Vulcans Forge Jamba Juice.
Yes, actually, that is something I've actually wanted to implement once I get a full brick and mortar.
Oh my
That
god.
is something I implement.
That sounds delicious. Should make. Yeah, I wonder if you have your own signature smoothie. I love smoothies, by the way. So definitely would like to try one of those.
I have a lot of smoothie recipes that I've actually. It's a baseline recipe, but I've taken and moved it to my own because for me, I'm more geared towards higher protein, less carbs and sugars. Because I'm trying to cut weight but still build muscle.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of recipes for that. All right. So our timer went off. And once I make it a rag, because I'm going to put this hot thing on. Well, this is a complete opposite. I'm using the oven mitts instead. All right. So let's turn this down. And we have. I can grab it. This can go into the bloopers reel. Our zucchini boat taco.
Oh yeah. I'll like making sound effects.
So turn it back up. Sorry guys. Again, this is something we're implementing new. So I'm still working with camera and equipment and everything. So the first thing that you'll notice once, if you've cooked at the same time, you've kind of followed around the same recipe, you'll notice that whenever you go to cut into the zucchini and into the meat, that zucchini is cooked just right. It's got enough firmness to it to where it's not just mush. But then whenever you cut into it, it's got that just light squeak crunch to it. And the rest of the meats and cheese is melted and cooked, and it's just delicious. I'm not going to bite into it right now because it's still hot. But it's a great recipe. The timing has been perfect every time I've tried it so far. So, I'm excited to see what everybody else's looks like. There we go. Pollo's cameras. There we go. Ooh, look at that.
Zoom in on his real quick. All right, let me see. Oh. Ah, gosh dang. I'm so hungry, guys.
Damn, that looks good, ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
I want to see. Solidity, is yours completely done yet? I'm gonna put my camera on her, see what she's. What does yours look like? Okay, that's definitely not it. Looks like it's still cooking. Oh, she got something to say.
Making egg drop soup at the same time.
Oh, all right, show off. I'm kidding. Good job, babe.
Oh, I think it's done. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Bring it out. Let's see what it looks. Oh, this one's made with chicken.
Ooh, look at that.
All right.
There you go.
Sweet. All right. I feel like we all finished at the same time. That's very interesting.
It's a weird thing.
It is weird with the chicken.
Normally this is kind of like surreal. We've never finished at the same time. Come on, Dixon. That one was wide open. Come on now.
Oh no, I'm being professional tonight. I'm showing restraint, and no, carry on. So I don't know what you were leaving open. It's not my sense of humor or my style.
All right, so before everybody that cooks,
Good. Yeah. You want to try it?
Oh, they got excited.
Yeah.
So everybody here that cooks live with MVP MREs, we always definitely want them to do a live taste test. We're gonna hold off on that for those of you who are just watching because we all just pulled it out at the same time. It's still piping hot. So give us a minute. So right now we're gonna go to a Q&A. Anybody that just joined us, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or something that you want to see on the next MVP MRE, let us know. Shout it out right now. Yeah, and never mind. I take that back. Pollo is going straight for it.
Oh, dang. Be a man.
He's muted. Gives
Keep giving it a thumbs up. I think we're gonna wait on ours. I don't want them to burn their lips.
It's a little different, isn't it? It has that little bit of different texture to it and taste, but it does. What's that?
It's good though.
Yeah.
I mean, we make zucchini noodles and spaghetti squash and all that stuff too.
Yeah, so this is something that y'all are kind of accustomed to and used to, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those that are kind of watching the Twitch and everything now, if you're used to this, then it's kind of like, okay, this is kind of like a slightly different idea. It's kind of the same realm. But for those of you who may not have do zucchini squash and things like that, this is something it's a great healthy alternative to doing a actual taco or a low carb tortilla or corn tortilla or anything like that. You're getting your vegetables in, you're getting your proteins in, you're getting your fiber. Not going to go too heavy on those categories just because I can go forever, but it's a great alternative recipe. It fills you up. It's healthy for the family. If you have small children, tell them it's tacos. That's all I can tell you.
Those are cousins.
You're still unmuted.
I'm kind of sad that Doc's not on right now.
Yeah, hopefully he made it home. He was still in the car. I'll probably text him here in a bit.
Should we put should we make salsa?
You can, babe. You can make tomatoes. Oh, hey guys. Lolo and Saludity, can you guys try it? Is it cold enough to be tried?
We're about to.
Oh.
We were thinking about what would we put on top of it, like salsa.
So
Cheese, more cheese, cheese, always cheese, more cheese everywhere, cheese.
Okay, so I will say, I had my daughter. My daughter is a big fan of sour cream, and again, she's 7, so we'll let her have it. She put a little bit of sour cream on it, and I tried a little bit on mine just to kind of see how it paired with zucchini. It's not bad. It's actually good.
Bacon. Add bacon.
I mean, it's got a Mexican flair to it, so I feel like anything like kind of Mexican.
Grease fat.
Salsa.
Grease fat too. Pancakes. Add pancakes on top of it.
Pancakes are open.
Some maple syrup in a.
Oh, yes. Dixon, you can do a pancake rack zucchini boat taco.
That sounds really healthy. I like it. I like it a lot.
Man, I want to go try it. I want to go try it. I'll be back, guys. You'll see me on the camera.
Here's some sour cream, man.
Let me bring this camera. I'm gonna run upstairs. Hold on. I'm coming, guys.
I think it makes it cooler.
Do it. You do it. You do it.
It's still kind of hot.
Okay, then don't. Let John do it.
Wait. Hey, Z's coming. Let Z do it.
Where
Oh, he's coming. Is he coming? He's
Okay.
coming up.
There's three pieces. Hopefully the sour cream cools.
Oh, should we all do it at the same time and
Yes.
see who cries?
That sounds dirty.
Here.
Absolutely.
You get the mini for it.
Why do I get the tiny for it?
Because you small.
Because you're a man.
Messed up.
You're a man.
I do this.
Fire.
Don't buy yourself. Drop it.
I'm okay, I promise.
She's okay.
Here, you take this.
I'm gonna take this one.
Z, we need to add this to the blooper reel.
This is mine.
Here, well, you want to play? You gotta play, baby.
Ooh, Fat Boy, that's a good one. We have some blooper reels for the videos.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Like between the ones that I did, like actual videos and the live ones. Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay, it's kind of hot. Don't burn yourself.
Try it already?
No.
Oh.
Why don't you like that? Shot.
Here we go.
Shot of zucchini.
Shots, everybody.
Okay.
Wow, that's actually very good.
With a sour cream.
Wow.
Listen, the sour cream is.
I'm gonna be honest, I hate sour cream, but this is very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
This was a winner.
Holy crap.
Have I ever presented anything bad to y'all?
Not yet.
No, that's good.
It's very delicious.
There we go.
Add some extra seasoning to it. We're not gonna lie.
We altered it.
We altered a little bit. What we did is we added a little bit of red pepper flakes on top of the zucchini.
Uh-huh.
We put some taco seasoning as well on top of the cheese. It just added some more salt to it. I mean, we didn't know if we salted the chicken enough, so we were like, let's add some taco seasoning. So it kind of gave it like the Mexican Hispanic flair, if you will. So it pairs nicely with sour cream.
Sure did.
So yeah.
All right.
So everybody that's kind of tuning in and watching now, that just kind of went over how they did theirs. The recipe that I give is a basic recipe. It's easy to go off of. You can always alter everything based off of your needs for your nutrition or what you like. Now, if you think it's too unhealthy, give me a shout. I'll answer your questions and everything like that. But you can always alter everything. Everything that I make is basically a building block for your needs and your nutrition. So it's a healthy alternative to any kind of food that we make, but you are more than welcome to alter it in any way you want. So how I make it may not meet the taste bud needs of Z and Saludity or Dixon or everybody else. There's always other alternatives that you can use what I basically am presenting with MVP MREs is a baseline for a healthy food and a healthy alternative. So again, if you have questions, you have concerns, you don't know where to start, you are more than welcome to reach out and message me on Discord, on Twitch, PC, Xbox, anything like that at Sergeant Slap Happy. If you're reaching out to me personally, I am Brendan Suye. I do have 2 Facebooks. One's work, one's personal. Just add both. But if you want to actually message Vulcans Forge, it's Vulcans Forge Training on Facebook. Shoot me any comments, questions, concerns, or anything that you have. I'm always open to respond and answer anything.
So I wanted to say something. That's really good, dude. Even if we added like the little seasonings at the beginning, stuff like the whole aspect, like the whole idea of these zucchini boats is yours, and it was never on our menu, and it's amazing, man. And I haven't been disappointed with anything you've given me so far. So it's amazing. I love it. I'm grateful for you doing this. Volunteering your time to teach us veterans the ways of cooking, being here, also playing video games and um, doing your thing and letting us know that that not in the area where we're not judged how we're cooking. I'm not cooking today, but I have cooked the other day. But for any reason, I really appreciate you being here. Um, I didn't know if there was any more last comments. If you have something else to say, I'll let you go ahead and say it, and then we'll be rating someone here in a bit. All right.
All right. So the only thing I want is I want Fat Boy to put his video on.
So I have something really quick.
Okay.
Since zucchini boats and stuff like that are on our menu, you can easily, if you want to do like a zucchini lasagna, you can easily layer the zucchini boats with like ricotta cheese and your meat and put more, and then do the spaghetti sauce and have a healthier version of lasagna in the boat. Or you can take a vegetable peeler and cut the zucchini longwise and make it into noodles and just layer it in your lasagna dish like you would a regular lasagna, just replacing the noodles with the zucchini.
Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, actually, can you actually message me on Discord with that idea? And so I will actually bookmark that, and I'll take that. And if you wouldn't mind, when we do it, when I actually do the MVP MRE for this, I'd actually like you to help me out in the instructions. So we'll do it live as a co-cook. So you'll have the idea. I'll be here. I'll cook it with you, and let's do that. So that'll be our our 4th, because I have the pizza in 2 weeks. Z wanted that country fried steak or the chicken fried steak, and so after that's what we'll do. We'll do a lasagna using zucchini. So I will have a co-host, a co-cook. We'll do that. Z and Dixon, if you can actually bookmark that and pinpoint that for me, and if you wouldn't mind, message me with that so I can remind myself, and I'll get the ingredients and everything else. You let me know what we need to do. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I can definitely do that. I know you were also talking about desserts. I do a real simple keto protein powder cheesecake too.
Yes.
That's no bake, so it's super easy.
So did you tune in to, what was it? Was it 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 or 4.
We did the same thing. So if you do have an alternative to mine, because our videos are up, if you look at the recipe and how I made it, if it's different, let me know. We'll repost it and then we'll revisit it again. I'm always looking
take a look at it.
to recipes.
Most definitely.
So, all right. So again, if you wouldn't mind, message me, Z and Fat Boy, if you can pin that for me to remind me. So I know some of the people that were cooking are now off, but Solidity, Z, and Dixon, and Solidity's friend, I forgot the name because it wasn't really an actual name that was given. Every time we end our show, we always end with Vulcans Forge's logo. And every time, the front double bicep pose is what we do.
Oh yeah, hold on a sec.
Let me see it. Gotcha.
Hold on.
I'm leaving my shirt on. I can't take my shirt off, babe.
Yeah, you can.
I'm hurting now.
Be a man.
I love. Oh wait, we gotta do it again. Let's do it. Let me know when you're ready.
All right. I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna try
I
to show
think,
some.
I think Z broke a sweat flexing the first time where he took his sweater off.
I know.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's like a Prosper people.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in to MVP MRE. Go and like MVP for our Discord, Twitch. Follow us, stream us. I do want to give a shout out to MVP as far as, look, follow us. We do corrective exercise training as far as Tempo Fitness. We do, excuse me, Dixon, what's the name? We do every Sunday.
Mobility
strengthening with Catherine.
Mobility
She's able to offer that and modify poses as well. Absolutely. Yes, sir. You're correct.
That's a new one we do. So we also do gaming. We do streaming. Every 22nd of the month, we do a marathon. Please join in, follow, like everything on the Twitch and Discord. We do it for veterans. So everything we do, it's for veterans. We do MVP MREs. Tune in every first and third Wednesday of the month, and we'll have MVP MRE. We always upload every video to YouTube a day after. So if you can't catch it, you can always reach out to me. I say this throughout the entire stream. Reach out to me if you have questions, comments, concerns. You're more than welcome to. And last and most importantly, and this is something near and dear to my heart, if you don't need to reach out to somebody, be somebody that somebody can reach out to. If you need to talk to somebody, stop fighting your inner demons by yourself. Reach out to us. Everyone here and the hundreds of followers that we have, reach out to us.
Absolutely.
Amen, brother.
Quit fighting those demons by yourself. All right? Those are my final words. I say it every single time. They're near and dear to my heart. Again, thank you for joining us, and I hope to bring a healthy and happy lifestyle to you and those best changes for you. If you need us, reach out to us. Again, I'm going to drop it to Z. I'm going to drop it to Fat Boy. It's all yours. Much love.
Appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, my man. Always a pleasure.
All right. Ready to raid.
Great recipe. We loved it.
Bye.
Thank you for cooking with us.
My Veteran Passion, MVP, is a place where veterans and veteran supporters